Jason Myers set to kick off.
With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scotts. This is Jason Myers to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Here's Wyatt on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw. I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They send the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Jones. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Zone read, this is Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Santos connects on the point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception or knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
Good. Hey, the clip.
Throwing on third, Smith. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
return.
The Eagles headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Oh, drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives every...
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He finds Brown right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A lot of space ahead. Escapes a defender. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Okay, then tempo with some hurry-up offense. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Taylor again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now a toss play, Taylor. Space to the left. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
Here we go.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And that short gain is enough for... Set it down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's Algier on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field, and what you really see are so many more eyes. Remember, as a quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense, but you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you, and it can lead to takeaways just like that.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker block. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Smith working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This time it's a passing play. Hauled in by Myers. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Good for Bills. 1st down.
From the gun, Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills in need of some points before the break. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
53.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
40-yard line.
Second
down carry for Taylor. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and long for him here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes it down to the 33. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Yards on the play. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 33-yard
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to them, That throw is headed his way.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
14 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They go play action. Here's Smith. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Tony now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Broncos. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith on first down. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now a toss running right with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 390%. Strike.
Throwing is Smith. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Good for a Bills first down.
Now a run with Taylor. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Smith on first down. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Jonathan Taylor.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a net behind the sticks.
Just 1 yard on the play. They're left with a long 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
They go again with Taylor. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. He can't fight off all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set.
Moore going in motion left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's Purdy to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Bills take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go.
Another shot for Taylor. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And it's going to be 2nd down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Running a screen now for Jones. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Past the 35. To the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bills have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
13 next.
This is Taylor. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense working quickly.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Tackle made at the 60.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Run high. 90%. There goes it.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Myers on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
17.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Hauled in by Gray. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Purdy to throw it. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. Into a great play.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That's incomplete on second down. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Air it out on third. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's more of the catch out left. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Zone read. This is Jones. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and closed in on him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Purdy. Screen play here for James. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Santos connects on the point after. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
21. Bills 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. It's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Bills have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Smith to the air now. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 5.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills needing 4 points. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Check 58. Strike.
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. Got a man. This is Evans. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the draw, this is Taylor. Great decision to bounce this outside. Gronk gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up second and 1.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have third and short. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Clock running as we approach our final minute. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
And an Eagle first down.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win.